Welcome our dear viewers to our special coverage for the current visit by Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan to Cairo. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan at Cairo International Airport. The president held a meeting with the Turkish president at Al Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace, which tackles a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern. To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Ambassador Mohamed Oraby, former Minister of Foreign Affairs. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
It's a pleasure to have you with us, sir. Ambassador Oraby, the importance of the visit by the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan to Cairo, which is a historical visit because it is the first of its kind in almost a decade.
Yeah, I think it's a very important visit and a very crucial time. I think the region is witnessing a lot of developments. Some of them, or actually more of them, they are, or most of them, they are bad developments, and they have a negative impact on the stability and security of the region. So I guess this kind of meeting it will be a sort of impetus to the security and the stability in our region.
Indeed. Sir, the most important topics which are expected to be tackled during the talks between both leaders from your point of view, Mr. Ambassador?
Yes, we have actually many files. I think Gaza will be a top priority. It will be on the top of the agenda. And the situation in Libya and Sudan, the Red Sea, and also the interference of some non-state actors in the security of this region. And of course, the national security of Iraq and Syria. So many topics actually, and many files, and all of them, they are chronic, and they need a sort of prudent diplomacy in order to settle it down.
Yes. Sir, as you have kindly mentioned, that the visit is coming during a very critical timing for the region. Do you expect here, sir, to witness some breakthroughs in the crisis in Gaza, with all the meetings taking place on the security level by different security elements, as well as the current visit also by Mr. Erdogan to Egypt?
Yeah, I think the two countries, they have a sort of leverage on the Israeli side, and I think they can exercise a lot of pressure in order to urge the Israelis to comply with the rules of this region and try to implement a complete ceasefire in the very near future, because, you know, the tragedy there is unacceptable, and nobody actually having any kind of sympathy with the Israeli policy so far. So I guess the two countries, they can play an important role, pivotal role, also to convince the international community that they should exert a lot of efforts on Israel to accept the ceasefire.
Yes. Also, Mr. Ambassador, do you believe that this is the beginning of a new chapter of bilateral cooperation between Egypt and Turkey?
Yeah, we have a lot of, I would say, developments in the different fields of bilateral relations, and I think this visit will give a sort of boost to all the levels of the international, the cooperation between the two countries, and I am so optimistic that we can see a new chapter in the relation between the two countries, and they can be a sort of pillar to the security and stability in the region.
Yes, sir. Ambassador Mohamed Oraby, former Minister of Foreign Affairs, thank you so much, sir, for your precious input, and indeed a very important and historical visit by the Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan to Cairo. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan at Cairo International Airport in Cairo on Wednesday. The president held a meeting with the Turkish president at Al Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace, which tackles a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern. Those include the ongoing efforts to reach a Gaza ceasefire agreement and guarantee the safety of the Gazans, in addition to securing the entry of humanitarian aid to the besieged Gaza Strip. President Sisi and Erdogan will also discuss means of pushing forward joint efforts which are aimed at enhancing bilateral relations in various domains. Following their talks, the two leaders will hold a joint press conference and witness the signing of a number of cooperation agreements. Well, our dear reviewers,